Hey, welcome back, YouTubers. Just want to share a quick video of my new boxes that came in today, and just want to share a quick unboxing video of what I ordered online. So, nothing special, but like I said, it's going to be a quick unboxing video of what I got, and I'll briefly explain to you guys what I got going on here. So, let me just get my tripod up and running. So just bear with me for a minute. Ugh. Meantime, hope everybody is safe. Hope everybody is good. Hope everybody is enjoying their reef tank. So, yep. And pretty much, let's see. Sorry, I'm still working on my iPad here. I mean, my tripod, so I can set it up. So, excuse them all for the mess, but yep. So I think that's how high I'm gonna set up my tripod. Then I'm just gonna scoot down a little bit so we could see what's going on, right? So okay. So first we're gonna start with this long, small box instead of the big box. Hey, by the way, again, this is Benny Fernandez from Benny's Aquarium. Got a 40-gallon reef right there, and just want to all those people who are new to this channel. It's Benny Fernandez. So, excuse me while I try to fill this out, so we can open the box. So, bear with me. Almost there. So today's Saturday. It's pretty hot outside. We just came back from Jones Beach. Some of you guys don't know where I'm from. I'm from New York, Queens, New York. And yeah, we just came back from Jones Beach with the family. And then the little kid just did a little swimming early in the morning. And now I came back to this beautiful package that I received. So, voila, let's open it up. What is this? Packaging is not bad. Packaging is actually really good. And it's protected. Yay! What do we have in here? We have a nice, beautiful Eheim Jagger. It's a 1,000 watt heater for my 40-gallon breather. Pretty much there you go. For aquariums up to 40 gallons. So the one that I had before was a 24-gallon tank. Therefore, I bought the 75 watt heater, and it's not really, it's summertime right now, so I'm not too worried about it. So what happened is I had two heaters back then, and I'm scared that it's gonna cook my my corals. At one point, I actually did, but now I have a bigger tank, and I'm still scared that it's gonna happen, even though I have a temperature controller. I have the Inkbird temperature controller. So the reason why I bought this is because, in addition to what I mentioned before earlier, seconds ago, it's because of space. I want to use only one type of heater in the tank, and just call it a day. Plug this into an Inkbird Smart temperature controller. Even though this has the smart temperature control, I still would like to have a shut off thingy that just, when it hits a certain temperature, it shuts off. So just a dual backup, that way I don't get my corals cooked. So this is what we got. By the way, I purchased this through Marine Depot. So as you guys see, it's well packed. Shout out to Marine Depot. And second thing I purchased, let's see if there's any freebies in here. No freebies from Marine Depot? Okay. So let's just put this back. Sorry about that, man. That was, so it's a heater right there. This next one is pretty much what I use for either, let's see, this is actually packed good, so kudos to Marine Depot for packing packages very good. I just gotta open it. And voila, it's my favorite Microbacter XLM, Start XLM. This is what I use to do new cycles on aquarium. You can use this for water changes. I'm gonna look into this more now because last time when I buy this thing, I actually pour it out entirely to the tank. I don't know if I could just do a little bit at a time. So I'm gonna look into it more to see if that works. But if it doesn't, it's okay. I could just keep buying this one until to help my aquarium, grow better. So Microbacter Start XLM, my favorite. It works. No biggie. All right. So this goes here. The next big package that we have going on. Let me just move this aside. The next package we got going on is, let's see, we just gotta open it up. Package good. This is packaged right. Let's see. This is again was purchased at Marine Depot. Shout out to them for taking care of me. Thank you. So let's see. All this paper, lots of paper. Ah, look at this. Another beautiful packaging with Marine Depot. It has papers at the bottom, papers on the top, papers on the side. And I'm gonna just put this over there. Voila. This is my Marine Depot Clean Water Ultimate Purity RODI system. Just to give you a heads up, I had an RODI system before. I bought it through Amazon. I had the RODI system 4-stage Aquatic Buddy. For whatever reason, I was glad, it was nice, it was tiny, it worked for only how many gallons, and after that it stopped working. So since then, I tried to troubleshoot it. Since then, I returned it because it was a little inconvenient for me. So I figured I'd get something better. I believe this is not the same size as the Aquatic Buddy RODI system. I think this is going to be 100 times better for what I need. So let's just open it up. As you see, it's well packed with styrofoam. So that way it prevents from damaging. So just got to open it slowly. Oh man, this is packed well. Kudos, good job people at Marine Depot. Thank you. Wow, this is really nice. It's a lot bigger than my RO system that I purchased at Amazon for $60. So hey, here we go. This is my Marine Depot Clean Water Ultimate Purity. It has a DI resin filter, a carbon filter, and a sediment filter. So pretty much, it's big. It's big, I'm not gonna lie. It's about 12 inches by 12 inches high by 12 inches long. I think it's worth it. It's mounted properly with some screws. So it has 4 stages, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think it goes by 1, 2, 3, 4, and out. So let's just verify that. So I believe this yellow thing is, let's see, this hole right here, we connect the water that's coming from the faucet. In this case, since everyone is using the bathroom faucet and the kitchen sink, I'm gonna actually use this equipment to in the shower room, because people use it first thing in the morning and at night, so it's not as busy as the toilet sink and the kitchen sink. So I'm gonna place this in the shower room, mounted in the shower room, and there you go. So I'm also gonna put the bucket in there, so while it's filtering, I have the dirty water going into the tub and drain, and then I have the clean water going into my either 5-gallon bucket or a 10-gallon drum. So it's pretty simple. Everything is set up, nothing is broken, everything is brand new. I just gotta verify one more with instructions of the setup. I would say it's about 5 to 10 pounds. It's not too heavy. So I think I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it as a mobile thing. I'm not gonna mount it or whatever. I'm just gonna take it out of my cabinet when I'm using it, and then putting it back when I'm done. So I believe this is the clean water here, and this is the water that goes out, and this is the water that goes in. So I think that's how simple it is. No need to, you don't need to be a rocket science to actually use this thing. You have slots where you can actually drill a hole and hang it if you prefer. But like I said before, I'm not gonna drill it. I'm not gonna hang it. I'm only gonna use it. I'm only gonna take it out when I'm using it. So we're gonna give this a try, see how it works. And like I said, it's just a plug and play. There's nothing else to it. Again, this is the Marine Depot 4-stage RODI system, filtration system. And else in the box we have the user manual. I believe this is the, I'm not sure what kind of filter is this for, but I think it's for this one on the top right here. So I got everything, pretty much. I have, let's see, I have the blow hose, I believe, that's going into the water, into the filter system, and then the black hose is the dirty line that goes out into the, to whatever. Blue is water in, black is water out, very simple. This is the, how would you call this, the adapter, I believe, that you attach into the hose that goes into your tank. It's very simple. Again, I just got to figure out the size of this thing so I can fix it and mount it in the bathroom shower. So nothing complicated, fairly easy. This is the, I hope I have the locking mechanism to secure this when I plug it in. So this is to unlock and lock the filter cartridge, let's say. And this is to put into the, what is this? This is a ultra high rejecting extreme silicate removal series, 100 gallons per day, I guess. So I'm gonna let this run a bit without this cartridge, and after a few minutes then put this membrane in here, and then there goes my water. Filter cartridge, ta-da-da. I guess this is the gasket for this right here. Instruction manual is fairly simple, to be honest with you guys. So yep, I was right. This is the product water. The blue is the product water. The black hose is the water that's plugged into either a garden hose or your kitchen faucet or whatever. And the yellow line is the waste hose. So that we don't need. And pretty much just the manual. You know, I have a TDS meter that I could test to make sure that it's working. So here are the instructions on how to run the filter system, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna put everything here on one side. Yes, this box I'm gonna have to just get rid of it because I'm gonna have to keep this. I'm definitely keeping this one. And that's it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the little unboxing with Benny Fernandez product. Again, we have the Marine Depot 4-stage ODI filter system. Unboxing of the Eheim Jagger, and also, well, not really unboxing, but I purchased this at Marine Depot as well, the Microboxer Spark XLM. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys liked the video. Just want to show you guys a quick tour of my tank. If I can find my lens, just give me a second. I can't find my coral lens, so we're gonna have to use Billy Pipe's UV glasses, which are the orange glasses. So I'm just gonna show you guys what we got going on. Just bear with me while I take this off the tripod, and let's see where we go. So just bear with me for a moment while I figure this out temporarily. There we go. So, quick tour. My 40-gallon breeder with two AI Prime 16 HD. I have two J-Bow Powerhead Wave Maker, which is the OW25, left and right, and you see back there I have the SW4. That's for mechanical equipment. That's what I got there. I have the overflow box, which is the Eclipse M, which is suitable for 40 breeder, and I have my inlet right there as well. So just a quick tour of what we have going on here. I have two temperature monitor. I have one, which is that one connected to the main display, and it's reading 78.3. And I have the rest of my mess scattered over here, so just excuse that mess right here. It's the best I can do at the moment. It's not as messy, but it's not as clean as well. So I'm still working on that. It's in progress. Let me just move this little gadget to the right, and I want to show you my beautiful setup. Messy but beautiful. There goes my auto top off bucket water, which I have caulk washer caulk washer mixed in that RODI water. And here we're gonna have, let me see if I can turn on the light. So we have my thank God no leak at the moment, so we're happy the way things are set up. This is my Pro Clear Aquatic System filter. It's a Fragfuge filter sump. I think this is a special custom made by Pro Clear Aquatic. I think something to do with the bulk reef supply host or whatever. Anyways, so as there goes my PVC piping setup. On the right, that is, I have my auto top off probe back there with my return motor pump, which is the Reef Octopus Varios 4. And I have the fail switch, as you see, at the right there, right next to the return pump. Behind there is my pH monitor, American Pinpoint pH monitor probe. I have my 2 sensors there for my thermometer, heater control. I have some bio balls back there, and here I also have a media block. Over here, it's technically meant for a frag corals, but you can also use it for whatever you want. I'm using it for my protein skimmer. That's where I'm gonna house my protein skimmer. Forgot to mention there's a filter sponge over here as well. So, and over here is my Kato. As I mentioned before, this is my media block. That's my J-Bow Nano light, Refuge Nano light. Over here is my heater. This is meant for a small, that heater right there below is meant for a small tank. I'm gonna install the heater that's made for my tank. So I'm gonna actually use this heater to heat up the water that I'm making for with the salt. So that's what I have going on. And that's pretty much almost it. This is for the emergency drain. That's for the regular drain. That's my my InkSmart temperature controller. That's my Casa smart plug. So pretty much that's it. Nothing really fancy. I've been running this aquarium tank for almost a month now without protein skimmer. So as you see, we're gonna go back to the display. It's actually not bad at all. So have some those small frags right there. There are my Cypastria, Goldmine Cypastria. It was I don't know if we could see it somewhere back there, but yeah, we cannot. But it's actually big. It's but more than 1.5 inches or 2 inches radius, so I cut it into small, so I can actually either give it to a friend of mine who needs it or sell it locally. So I have 4. I fragged 4 of them, and they're actually pretty good. Just to let you guys know, this frag towel right there is about 1 inch wide and long. So so you'll see once as I Cypastria outgrow it, it's actually worth something. I have my Favia right there, my 2 Favias. I forgot the name of them. Right over here is my Blasto, and right over here is a rare Blasto. They're very cool. I got a green torch with blue tips. I got a frog spawn with purple tips. I got another torch back there. This is a brown stem, light brown tip with a green mouth torch, which it actually has 3 mounts. When I purchased it, it only has 2. It currently has 3 mounts now, and I believe it's gonna be running into 4 mounts. So that's really cool to know. Right over there is my Space Invader. I just got that a week ago, and it's actually starting to open up, so I'm happy to see that it's opening up. This is my Elegance Coral, 3 heads, and he has blue tips. Really cool, really elegant, really lovely. I like it. Back there are my Zoas. That I had since day one. They're actually, when I bought them, they only had 1 or 2 polyps, and now they actually spread more. They have more than 10 polyps, so I'm happy to see that. Over there are my bubblegum Digitata Monty. They used to be, all of those 3 were on that one frag. I cut them into small pieces. I put them on different frags just in case, let's say someone wants them, I'll be able to give it to them. But it came from that biggest frag right there. My encrusting Monty, those two right there, used to be one piece and it was really, really tiny. Now they've encrusted and grew, and now they're about almost 2 inches radius. That in the middle is the last dragon Acropora. It only had a few branch. Now it actually grew a few more branches and it's sticking out, as we see. That right there is my candy cane, my neon green candy cane. When I got it, I only had 3 heads. Now it's multiplied and it's just growing like crazy. So I'm happy. These two right here are my rock flower anemones. Orange tentacles, as you see, yellow in the inside. I'm not sure why. It's kind of like gray or brown in the center where their mouth is. But they look very happy. I mean, they're eating, they're moving, and they're growing, so I guess I have nothing to worry about. That's another Favia I have right there on the rock. As you see, it has green eyes. It's growing, and just letting it sit there. Right over here is my frog spawn. I kind of messed that up. As you see, it has 3 heads. The left and the right head are growing. The middle one, I messed it up, so hopefully it survives and grows. My Duncan, when I first purchased it, was 3 heads. If you look all around it, my Duncan actually has about 20 heads as we speak. Rainbow bubble tip anemone has been here for the longest. He's happy, he hasn't moved, thank goodness. So we're gonna leave that as it is. My brown Maxima clam has grown since day 1. He's happy, so like I said, we just leave everything the way it was. And that goes my jack-o'-lantern. It had spread. What I'm planning to do is I'm planning to put a frag tile like next to it so it can connect to the frag plug tile, and I can frag it out. Right over there is my hammer. I have 1, 2, 3 hammers, but if you look underneath by the stem, you could see in that area and that spot that the hammer is branching out, and there's another skeleton here that it's about to branch out. So we're looking at a big growth of the hammers. So I'm happy to know that's in progress. Back there is a big piece of Hollywood Stunner Chalice. I got it when it was just this small right there. I frag it into smaller pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again it's growing like crazy. So I'm happy to see that my Hollywood Stunner Chalice is growing amazingly. I bought this hammer, this gold hammer, at the frag market. I bought it for maybe a couple of bucks, $20 per head. Now 1 head. Now it has 2 heads. As you see, it has 2 mouths. So I'm happy to know that it actually has grown, and it's actually very beautiful. Sometimes the lens and the camera can't really tell you exactly how it looks. I mean, I'm not a photo video editor, but I'm telling you that it really, really looks great. These are my 2 surviving akins that I burnt initially. I cooked initially. Right now they're actually growing. It's good. I'm happy to see that they're multiplying, so that's up with that. And I have my Bower Banker right there. It's there, it's growing, just takes some time. Right in the corner right here we have our red or pink Gani. It hasn't really grown much, to be honest with you. A lot of people had issues with it. I might be one of them. A lot of people that might have issues with it, but it's there. Leaving it the way it is, and man, it looks pretty cool. Another gold hammer, but this is not a branching hammer, it's a wall hammer, so it's really doing good. It's open, as you see. It's building more skeletons right there. That's another skeleton right there, so it's actually building, growing, and getting bigger. There goes my 2 heads, 2 frags, 24K Aussie Gold Torch. They like it in that spot. They like it in the area. So I'm leaving things the way they are. So that's it, guys. So I just want to share with you guys a quick tour of what's going on, including the unboxing and my livestock as well. Oh, actually, just to show you guys, this is my quarantine section. They passed the 2-week copper treatment, so right now, just take this off. So right now I'm just doing a lot of water change, making them feel comfortable as much as they can. So as you see, I have 3 tanks, a fox face, a yellow watchman goby, and 4 clowns, and a 6-line wrasse. So they're doing good. They're actually hungry already. So I'm about to feed them shortly after this video. This is a 20-gallon tank long, and it's Eheim 75-watt heater. I got an L filtration set up right there, and this is a Aqua Clear Fluval 70. So that's pretty much what I have set up for my QT. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. I got the regular computer desk lamp right there that I'm using as my setup. So another 2 months to go, hopefully, that we can transfer the rest of the fish back into the main display and just call it a day. Anyways, guys, once again, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to click subscribe and click the like button if you like it, and just click on the notification bell, so when I have a new video, you guys will be one of the first few that can watch the video or know the video is up. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. I wish you guys all a pleasant day. Enjoy, and for tomorrow, happy Father's Day. Take it easy.